Rush Springs Ranch. This is a beautiful time of year out here. We've got all these fall colors, and we've got lots of neat things to do out here. Anything from riding horses to hiking or mountain biking. And of course we've got the Jeep trails, ATVs, and side-by-sides are really the most popular. We hope you come on out and see us. We're going to show you around the ranch a little bit in this video, see what we got going on, and I hope you enjoy your little video tour. So we got a lot of nice calm horses out here that anybody can ride. We've got professionals like this one that they go out and win the races at the local play days. With April's our star. She's 4 years old. She wins everything. And there's a selection of other nice horses that are calm, and we have lessons. Let's go take a look at our arena in the barn right here. So this is our arena where we have lessons and we work some of the horses in here for training. And we've got some cattle that we do sorting, where you chase the cows around, that kind of stuff. Not really my thing, but I'm learning, I'm practicing, just like everybody. Let's go look at the barn. These are a couple little calves we just bought. We're letting them grow a little and then we'll chase them around with the horses. So we're letting these cattle get a little bigger and calm down a bit, and we'll chase them around with the horses. And we've got horses in here that we are training. Bill, the wrangler, he trains horses for people. You can bring your horse here and he trains it, and you can get lessons and learn how to train it. We have our obstacle course we'll go take a look at to help train the people to train their horses. Hey. Hi. They're all friendly. Fine. Only have good horses. Let's go look at the ATVs. Alright, so here we are in our new pavilion for picnics. A little place out of the weather, out of the sun. And as you can see, all this is rough sawn wood. This is all what we've cut at the farm here. All this oak and these timbers, the picnic tables. And we use kind of this old Western style construction, just open framing and timbers, and it's all off of the property here. Let's take a look at the shower house and the bathrooms and the cabins, and then we'll go for a little drive. This will be our campground and extreme off-road experience. This is our check-in spot right here. And if we weren't here, we got a little mailbox. You can put your money in there. We're going to have our daily check-in clipboard and a waiver that you sign, and there's a map. Generally during the weekends we're always here. During the week we could be anywhere. It's a big place, so we might not be here, but if we weren't, you can do the self check-in. Just go right in there, leave us a little surprise and a thank you very much. Let's go look at the shower house. So we try to make our showers nice, long lasting, and I like the stamped concrete. It's easy to clean, it looks pretty rustic. And we've got our little buckets for sinks, which are fun. So there's 10 showers. Well, I'm really proud and happy to have the new bathrooms here. It was a lot of work to get all this stuff set up, but now it's working, and everybody should like it. These are set up to be changing rooms too. So these little cabins we had made at the local sawmill. It's all native hardwood, and then we did all the work adding the interiors, which is a native cedar and this one and walnut. Let's take a look inside here. It looks pretty good. So my job is generally, I do all the grading work. I move dirt and rocks. This is a big rock we pushed up here. Makes for a little nice entrance. This cabin is all walnut that we cut off the property. This is one of the 50 amp pull-through campsites. We've got our electric and water and a nice easy turnaround. And we've got our little log cabin back here. Let's go check it out. So this whole area is our playground for horses. It's the obstacle and training course. So all these obstacles like the logs and the climb overs and the bridges. There's a trench there, bridge, some big stairs like rocks and logs down there. Bring your horse out here and try and get them to do all this stuff. It's a little hard at first. Once they get used to it, I think they like it. It's something for them to do, and then when they get out on the trail, if there's a downed tree they got to climb over, chances are it's not going to be any bigger than those, and it makes it easy. That's what it's for. These are 4 remote campsites here, kind of away from everything. They've got the water, electric right here, 30 amps. We've got 2 50 amp campsites for people with the big trailers, and the ones closer to the shower house, we've got the horse stalls, which all are right by your horse. So we've got several sites here that are close to the horse stalls, so if you've got horses and you want them right there, they're there. There's plenty of firewood here. Got the little barbecue grills back there. And there's fire rings, campfires, and we've usually got a pile of wood for a little bonfire even. So it's good. Let's go get in the buggy and drive around. So this is all the residential part of the ranch. There's still about 5 to 10 acre parcels we can sell for home sites. We've got all the horses and the horse ranch here, and then the trails go from here, and there's miles of horse trails all through the woods, and then we get into the ATV park where it's mixed use. Let's drive around in the buggy. We've got to call it the Creeper. It's a Japanese body and all Jeep axles and engine. It really gets around great here. It's good for tours. Let's check it out. So this is kind of entering the nature reserve right here. We call this the Deer Prairie. It's an area that we opened up in the forest pretty good and planted a bunch of grass, and the deer seem to really like it. We've got horse trails going off to the side through the woods. So we got some maps around so you can see kind of where you're at. It's a little difficult. Yeah, looks like it's a pretty comfortable little spot there. We got a lot of deer come running through here. All this grass, and we don't have any horses in here, and there's a few people come through. The deer seem to like it. Let's go see if we can see some deer. This whole area in here is a creek bed that I dozed it all up, and I call it the play area now. You can see all these humps, and there's a big track that goes through the creek. The creek originally came through here, and then it did a big wash out there, and I just made a big oval out of it. People love it. We'll walk over and look at one of our named trails, the Boulder Geist, the rock climbing trail now. So this is all part of the play area. As you can see, there's water in there. When it really rains in the spring, this will have a lot of water flowing through it. This is our little playground area. Sign is back to camp. And let's walk over here. This is a waterfall crawl and what we call Boulder Geist. We're starting to have the named trails. I pushed a lot of rocks in the little stream bed here for the jeepers and the rock crawlers to climb over. I'm going to go climb the Boulder Geist Trail. Let's see how that is. So this is our Boulder Geist Trail. We need to have names so people can talk about where they're at. You can see it's marked G7, so when you look at your map, see where you're at on the map. That one's a waterfall crawl, and then you can tell where you're at. And this is, I pushed all these rocks up in here to get up onto this ledge. It makes it pretty tough for the crawlers. It's a little sketchy up here. Pretty much over the edge, you're toast. So this doesn't look that high from up there, but you're up here on a Jeep and you're on these rocks and turning all this way and that way. It's a little hairier than it looks. So when you get up here, it's like, well, how do I get down? That's a little tricky. You go a little further down here and down, or turn right here, but it's a little slick and a lot of off-camber stuff, so. And it just drops off straight down here, so you got to have a pretty good rig, otherwise you're tearing it up. This is my Viking trail marker sign. They used to use those back 1,000 more years ago. And I pushed all these rocks up here that the jeepers can climb over. You can use your horse to weave around through there. And they get a little sketched out about that rock, so it's fun. So this was a lot of work building all this. This was just a little stream years ago. It's taken about 30 years, and I moved all the topsoil up to the sides and dug all in the middle to make these dams. So we catch a lot of water when it rains, and it really pours through here when we get a heavy rain. And we opened up along the bluffs there. You can see them a little better, and it really makes for a nice place to fish and picnic and camp. We have tent camping. You could tent camp down around here. There's a little cabin we'll look at up there by the ponds. Let's go splash through the water. So we've got all this series of ponds. They're stocked with fish. It's a nice place to picnic, camp. We've got a resident duck quacking. He likes it too. He had a mate that stayed around for a few months, but it disappeared. I don't know if something got it or what. But there's big turtles in here, big catfish and grass carp that get everybody excited, all those big fish. This is our cowboy line shack, which is what the cowboys had when they were off the back parts of the ranch checking fence on the lines. They'd stay overnight. It's got some bunks and it's a little rustic, but it works good. So we've got our grassland trail sign and stop sign. It's just kind of a place we can say, hey, turn right or turn left at the grassland trail sign. The place is so big, unless there's a few landmarks, it's really hard to give directions. But we're starting to have a few signs and landmarks like that, so we can direct people when they're not familiar with the place. Well, this is where we came across that deer kill the other day, and it was fresh, like a day old, and that's all that's left. I can't believe it. It was sitting right here, and there isn't much left. In another couple days, I don't think there'll be a single bone left. No wonder I never see skeletons around here. Disappear. Where the creek is all rock bed up here a little bit more, and it's like steps. It's really pretty neat. It's like a big patio where they're broken up. Call this a creeper because it just creeps right along. Well, I hope you enjoyed your tour as much as I did. That last trail was pretty cool. I've never been on that. That's a little sketchy for a rig like this or Jeep, but for little razors and side-by-sides, ATVs, it was pretty good. Well, that's pretty much, we've seen a little bit of everything here, and I hope you guys come out and see us. I gotta go home and work.